Your WNEM TV5 News Update.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Colette Boyd. Here's a look at the top stories we're following today. The lawsuit against the engineering firm assisting the city of Flint on water treatment throughout the Flint water crisis is in federal court today. Now, it claims the firm failed to notify the city in 2013 that the water treatment could not be set up in time and never recommended the use of certain substances to treat the water or what would happen if the water was not treated. The firm claims it was unaware of the city's decisions. Stay with TV5 for updates. Also in court today, the stepbrother of a 10-year-old girl found dead in Saginaw, Jamie Peterson, 14, has been charged with murdering Namila Turner Moore. Now, she was last seen after being sent home with her stepdad the day before she was reported missing. Her mother was in the hospital at the time for surgery. Peterson's preliminary exam is at 3:45. Well, in an effort to make schools safer, 10 gun detectors are coming to Midland Public Schools after the school board approved that purchase on Monday night. The superintendent says the system is non-intrusive. Students will walk through a gate that detects possible weapons. The devices will be placed at the entrances of both middle schools and both high schools. The arrival of the devices is expected in 4 weeks and will be installed by Christmas. Now here's John Gross with a look at your forecast.
Thank you very much, Colette. Yeah, it's definitely been an active morning here in the Weather Center. We continue with that at least into the early afternoon. Here's a look at the latest warning that we still have throughout the viewing area. That's for Sanilac County. We're holding on to that until about 1:15 this afternoon, but it looks like the majority of that storm, or at least the bulk of the heavy portion of that storm, where we're seeing the heavy rain, lots of lightning, now starting to move offshore. So we're going to hold on to this again until about 1:15. We might be able to cancel that closer to 1 o'clock, but that's going to be the last main storm, I think, that any potential will go severe for the rest of your Wednesday. Once we go past this afternoon, winds are going to be a topic of discussion, as well as the temperatures. And notice our wind direction, that's going to be changing more towards the north and the west as we get past midnight tonight. And there it is into your Thursday. Definitely looking at some breezy conditions there, to have numbers near 25 to even near 30 miles per hour. And this is going to be one of the last days that we have. It's going to be a little bit warmer. Check that out. We could be talking 70s and 80s by this afternoon, but watch how it gets a lot colder over the next 24 hours. We'll talk some 60s by the evening, 50s and 40s as we go out the door. Bus stops for your Thursday morning, and that's it. That's all we have for you by your Thursday afternoon. 50s could reach 60 if we're lucky, and that's even going to be colder than that. Could even be talking about some 40s and even some 30s as we go out the door Friday morning, so potential for a little bit of patchy frost. Not going to be completely out of the question there. There you go in the next 7. Fall starts tomorrow. Coincidentally, right there, when our temperatures do take a nosedive in the 60s, right there at 9:03. It looks like we got some brighter skies for Friday. Could have a few more shower chances into the weekend next week, but 60s looking good as we go past the weekend.
Remember to tune into WNEM TV5 on air and online 24/7 for the latest news, weather, and information.